Race fans, I'm Owen McCall for Checkered Flag Racing Films, coming to you from the Myrtle Beach Speedway in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are getting ready to roll off with the Super Trucks here at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. We have 14 Super Trucks scheduled to roll off for you tonight. On the pole position in the number 38, it is the track general manager, Steve Zacharias, and as outside of the 26 is Brian Vause. In row 2, it is Justin Kachelmeir. In the 19, it's Strom Altman in the 7. Row 3, it is Terry Moore in the 3, and Dusty Garus in the 22G. Row 4, it is Tanner Garrett in the 11G, and the 0 of Clay Thomas. Row 5 is going to be the 44 of Sean Gartner, and the 9G of Willie Grainger. Row 6, it is Tyler Howell in the 22H and Adam McCumbee in the 16. I'm glad they got this field in row 7. It is the 07 of Clint King and the 9 of Wade Skipper. So a really good field of 14 Pro Trucks set to roll off for you tonight. On the pole position is that 38 of Steve Zacharias, who is also the general manager here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. While we're working the pace laps, I'd like to tell you the story behind that 38 truck. That 38 truck used to belong to Terry Evans, a regular out here in this division. Unfortunately, Terry Evans has since passed away, and Steve Zacharias is running that 38 truck this year in his memory. So right now they're getting everybody lined up as the caution laps are commencing to warm everybody up. 14 Pro Trucks ready to roll off tonight. After this, we still have the Chargers and a second 40-lap late model feature event. Now, Myrtle Beach Speedway is interesting. This is the first track I've been to where they're on a curfew. This track has a curfew of 11 p.m. If the races are not done by 11 p.m., they're getting phone calls about it. They're getting phone calls about it because where this track is at is there's a residential area over by there. Behind us is sort of like the main drag with hotels and shops and restaurants. So where this track is located, it's in a pretty busy area, and 11 o'clock is when they want everything done here at this track. So they got a schedule to keep. First time I've ever been at a track that has a curfew. But that does not take away from the quality of the racing. A lot of trucks that were supposed to start up towards the front are electing to start towards the back, but Steve Zacharias still on the pole in that 38. Right now they're being told to double up. It's the one to go. The official's telling them to double up, one to go. We have to go racing. We have a time schedule we have to keep. So these drivers got to double up because next time by it's going to be the green flag. Now I was talking to the driver of that 0 truck.
And they're both in some pretty good trucks. So this could get really exciting, or it could get really ugly if Steve decides to wash up and fence him, or Brian decides to look his right rear.
All right, here we go. The Bell & Bell Buick GMC pace car is off the track. Steve Zacharias is going to lead into the green. We're looking for the green. Green flag is not we're racing. Side by side we go down to 1. Brian Vause is still on the top, and Brian Vause is going to get the lead as they go off of 2. Zacharias still going to remain in second. But very quickly did Brian Vause and that 26 get into the lead. Here we go now, battle for the 3rd spot going on. Down to the line, it's going to be the 26 of Brian Vause leading this race, followed by Steve Zacharias. And the 19 of Justin Kachelmeir is still in 3rd. And 4th, it's the 3 of Terry Moore. We have 2 trucks very slow in the back, the 22 and the 31. But up front, after lap 1, it is still the 26 of Brian Vause. And Brian Vause is going to lead lap 2. I was talking to the driver of that 0 truck in the pits earlier, the 0 of Clay Thomas, and he told me that this division in the last 60 to 90 days has really gained in popularity. More trucks have shown up, and the fans really like this division. And there were 14 trucks that took the green flag at the start of this race, so a very good field of super trucks out here tonight, as Brian Vause still up front in the 26. Now the other thing you'll notice, there's racing going on all over this track. Drivers trying to get out of the way of lap trucks, drivers trying to pass each other to get to the front. There's racing going on all over this track. Already we have a truck in the pits. That is one of the 222 trucks. I can't tell if that's either Dusty Garus or Tyler Howell, but one of the 222 trucks is behind the wall and out of the race. Right now things have kind of mellowed out here during this super truck feature. A lot of your front runners are running top to tail in a single file line, with Vause still showing the way in the 26, followed by Zacharias in second in the 38. Steve Zacharias, not only is he competing in this truck race, but he's the general manager. He runs the show here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. So let's see if the man whose responsibility it is to run the track can put that 38 in victory lane, because that'll be a first for us on this channel. We haven't seen a general manager in a race, so that's an intriguing prospect. That's some good racing going on in the back towards the middle of the pack here, but your top 5 have sort of pulled away and they very much mellowed out. It's going to be Vause, Zacharias, and it's going to be followed by the 19 of Kachelmeir. Battle for the 4th spot brewing. Between the 3 of Terry Moore and that truck behind him. Can't see the number behind the pit wall, so I'm going to see it when it comes around the corner. Terry Moore and the 11G of Tanner Garrett, as they make their way around some slower traffic. Caution is out. The caution has come out at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. I'm trying to see what brought this caution out. Looks like the 71 must have got around or leaked fluids or something. And now the red flag is coming out. Red flag in the air. With the red flag being in the air, we're going to take a break, and we will be right back with you when the red flag is lifted. All right, we are back under caution conditions here at the Myrtle Beach Speedway, the Super Truck feature. The reason for the red flag was that there was an emergency in the pits that required immediate medical attention. But we are back under caution flag conditions. Brian Vause is still leading the race in his 26 truck, followed by Steve Zacharias and Justin But why can't I pronounce this guy's name? Kachelmeir. Oh, there we go. He's having some troubles pronouncing his name. So, Justin, if you're watching, I'm sorry about the mispronunciations there. But that's your top three. As we are back under caution conditions, they were sorting out where everybody's supposed to be, but the red flag has been lifted. And right now we're trying to get this race in, as well as the Charger feature and the second 40-lap late model feature before the 11 p.m. curfew at this track. That's right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this track has an 11 p.m. curfew. The races will stop at 11 regardless of whether or not they are finished. There's one driver I would like to talk about in this field towards the back. That's 16 of Adam McCumbee. His cousin, Chad McCumbee, currently races sports cars in the IMSA WeatherTech series. Chad wanted to make it out this week, but he couldn't because he's up in Wisconsin doing an IMSA race at Road America. But that's his cousin in the 16. So right now we're still under caution flag conditions. The red flag has been lifted here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. I love seeing these super trucks in action. New spurt of speed. We have not gotten a truck race on this channel yet, so this is also a channel first. Not only do we have a track general manager in a race, but we also have our first truck race on this channel. So this is a channel first for us. So leader Brian Vause is going to take the outside lane. First time tonight we've seen a race leader take the outside lane. They're getting told to double up because it's the one to go signal. The Bell and Bell GMC pace car has the lights out because it's Bell and Bell night here at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. We're set to go back racing to finish tonight's super truck feature event. All right, so the Bell & Bell Buick GMC pace truck is pulling off of the track. The green flag will come out. Brian Vause has chosen the outside lane in the 26. Steve Zacharias is second. And that 19 truck is in third. Right now they're coming through 3 and 4. We are looking for the green flag. And the green flag is out. We're back racing. Side by side, they go thundering into 1 and 2. Vause seems to have the advantage up top side, and he does have the advantage outside. He has cleared Zacharias, and Zacharias is on the bottom of the battle for the second spot. Coming out of 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Kachelmeir. No, that's not Kachelmeir. That's the 11G of Tanner Garrett. So Tanner Garrett is now in second of the 11. And Steve Zacharias is falling to third, and the 19 is falling back to fourth. But that 26 of Vause is still showing the way. Let's see what the 11G can do. And we have a gaggle of trucks towards the back. So right now the 11 of Tanner Garrett closing it on Vause. Let's see if Garrett can do anything to get around the 26. The 26 has, ever since he's gotten out front, he's dominated this race. And they're going to go back to 1 and 2 again. Right now they're going to come to the line. We're racing towards the back here. Garrett's been able to close the gap a little bit on Vause, but so far he hasn't been able to find a way to get around him. So right here, their front two are stretching it out a little bit over Steve Zacharias. The front two stretching it out over Zacharias. That's Vause and Garrett. We still have two feature events after this. We still have the Chargers and the second of two 40-lap late model features. Let's see if Garrett can get around him. Right now, it's Vause still showing the way in the 26, followed by Tanner Garrett in the 11. They're going to have to get around a slow truck. Let's see if that affects anything. Vause is still up front, and Garrett still in second, so the slow truck didn't affect the running order. That slow truck was the 31, who I don't have listed. I don't have the 31 listed. Garrett trying to get up to Vause. Right now they're coming to the line. That 26 still has the lead. But Garrett really wants to get line. Here they come through 3 and 4. As they're going to come down the front straightaway. They're really pulling that distance out from the rest of the pack there, that front two. There's third, fourth, and fifth. Clint Thomas is running fifth in that zero truck. He wants to get around Kachelmeir for fourth. As the laps continue to wind down in tonight's Pro Truck Feature event. Setting the pace here at Myrtle Beach as the laps continue to wind down. We got a couple of trucks go behind the wall and out of the race. So right now we'll see if Tanner Garrett has what it takes as he looks to get a little bit of a run. Ten laps to go at the stripe for Brian Vause. 10 laps, a lot can happen then. That could be plenty of time for Tanner Garrett to close the gap with that 11 truck. My bad. It's not a car, it's a truck. So we'll see if Garrett can close that gap in. All right, 5 laps to go. Brian Vause still blazing the trail here at Myrtle Beach. Now, during this green flag stretch here, I'd like to take a minute to remind you race fans that Checker Flag Racing Films is funded by viewers like you. If you would like to see me go out of the state of Florida more often, or if you would like to see me do more races in the state of Florida, the link to my Patreon will be in the description below, along with my Twitter account that you can follow for updates. But up front, it is still the 26 of Brian Vause. Vause still showing the way. We still have the Chargers after this, and a second late model feature. Coming to the line, the white flag is coming up for Brian Vause. Tanner Garrett doesn't look like he has what it takes to win. Right now, Vause is going to slice through the traffic like a hot knife through a stick of butter, and he's going to come back to 3 and 4. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of turn number 4 to take the checker flag, the winner of your Super Truck feature at Myrtle Beach Speedway on August 4th. It's Brian Vause. Once again, race fans, I'd like to remind you, Checker Flag Racing Films is funded by viewers like you. Link to the Patreon is down in the description, and link to my Twitter account for updates is also available. Everybody pass on through. Take the checker flag. Right now, here he is, coming to 3 and 4. That is good. So Steve Zacharias held on to 3rd and 38. Kachelmeir came home in 4th, and Clay Thomas was 5th. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the Super Trucks. It's the 26 of Brian Vause.